those who are critics of the president, who is it the right time? Is coinciding the declared curfew or the place like that?
Why do we call governors the chief security officers of their states? We have the chief security officer of the state who already has been taking action.
That's a very responsible thing to say. Even Tinubu disagrees with this man that is trying to defend him. Tinubu made this tweet when he was in opposition criticizing Goodluck Jonathan that the buck stops on his table. Now they are trying to make excuses for him that the buck stops on a governor's table instead.
Breaking news, my people. Tinubu and his government cry out, begging for help for anyone who could assist to solve the insecurity issue in the country. Guys, I'm about to show you a video. I want you to take your time to watch the video. Firstly, before I proceed, I want to say a big thank you to all my viewers and subscribers from all over the world. I want to say a big thank you to you for continuous support. God bless you. I really appreciate you all, guys. Now, guys, Tinubu, our government, they've cried out that anyone that need the solution to its insecurity in the country should please come out and help. You understand? So why this Tinubu, a man that was speaking on television, was reminded that before election, Tinubu said he has solution to all these things and all. He could sort it, he could handle it. In matter of months, what's happening now? The guy does run again. Please, guys, I don't want to say much, but please, I want you to watch this video, which review number one, how they beg that anyone with that have solution to this security should come out. Number one, number two, which also review that when Tinubu directly, you understand, admit that he's incompetent. You understand, and they are very, very confused. They know what to do. They don't know anything to do right now. I don't know, boy, with many words. Please ensure you watch this video to the end, like it, and please help me and share. God bless you.
Plateau is on fire. Maybe not literally, but Mango is under attack, and the president said he's away on private. That those who are critics of the president, who is it the right time? Is coinciding the declared curfew or the place like that?
Why do we call governors the chief security officers of their states? We have the chief security officer of the state who already has been taking action.
That's a very responsible thing to say. Even Tinubu disagrees with this man that is trying to defend him. Tinubu made this tweet when he was in opposition criticizing Goodluck Jonathan that the buck stops on his table. Now they are trying to make excuses for him that the buck stops on a governor's table instead. Nigeria is not a confederation where the states have such powers. That's why there is no state police, only federal police. A state governor doesn't have the power to command the police in his own state. Besides, policemen don't fight insurgents in Nigeria, despite it being an internal security issue, which should be handled by the police, but they don't get involved. Instead, it's the army that fights them, and the army is not commanded by a state governor. So the Nigerian situation makes it very hard to make progress. The person that is supposed to do the job is not bothered that people are dying. In fact, he traveled out of the country in the midst of the crisis. Who does that? Leaders in other countries will rush back to their countries if 10% of what is happening in Nigeria happened in their countries. But here, they rather go on holiday and run away from their responsibilities. Who will do the job in the absence of the authorities? It's easy to make excuses for politicians, but in the end, who will do the job? Is it the ordinary citizens in the streets that will do the job? Are they the ones that should confront criminals when they are attacking their communities? These people do not have shame. When Shegun told him he campaigned for Tinubu that insecurity is on the rise since the past 8 months, he changed the narrative again. First, he said that it will take time to solve the insecurity. Then Shegun reminded him that during the campaigns, Tinubu said he had all the solution to all the problems. He changed the narrative again, that anyone who has solutions should come out and say it, that Nigeria belongs to all of us.
What do you tell those who you have boldly told and you have campaigned to that these things will be fixed? It's about 7-8 months after
this security situation did not begin today.
But you said you have solution. You said you have solution.
You need time to solve the problem.
But people are dying.
No, people are dying, but we must. Anybody who has better information or better expertise should come out to say it, because Nigeria belongs to all of us.
This is a direct acceptance that Tinubu is incompetent. Why are people allowed to kill Nigerian citizens, burn down churches, and sack several communities without consequence? This explains why they keep attacking more communities, because they know nothing will happen. No one wants to confront them. There's no effort by the authorities to confront them in any way, which might mean that the state is behind them, because it doesn't make any sense that they won't fight crimes. What's the purpose of being a law enforcement agency and there's continuous breakdown of law and order and they can't do anything about it?
This is Oasis Church being destroyed by Muslims in our village, in our area. Please, we need help. We need help. We need security help. We need everybody's help. Please pray for us.
The major problem is that people in authority don't even understand how the crisis in Plateau State affects the poultry farming in Nigeria. People in these areas specialize in farming, and when you consider that a great percentage of poultry farms have closed down the past few months alone, then you can appreciate the contribution of these farmers to the national economy. Because of the crisis in these parts of Plateau State, many farmers can't farm as a result of that, and the price of maize has gone up in the market. And poultry farmers depend on maize to make the chicken feed. If the price goes too high, then they can't break even. They also can't break even if they decide to buy ready-made chicken feed in the market, because they are also expensive. So if you are wondering why the price of egg has gone up the past few weeks, this is why. Many poultry farms have closed down. The few that are still in business had to increase the price of egg because the price of maize is over the roof. So the little things people in authority can do to prevent a shutdown of many poultry farms, they can't do it. How do you expect the citizens to survive? In a country with millions of hectares of arable land, they have no business with high cost of food. That's what it's supposed to be. But in reality, farmers can't farm because they are afraid of being killed by people who want to take over their arable lands. And some people are calling it a community clash. No, it's not a community clash. The people that are invading Plateau communities are not indigenous to Plateau State. What they are doing is ethnic cleansing. They not only kill indigenous people and displace others, they burn down their homes and churches because they are mostly Christians. They want to erase their identity from these communities so that they can occupy the communities as the owners of the land, just like what is happening in Sudan.
I'm Kanchan Mangu local government. I'm here to report the situation in Mangu local government to the whole world to understand. What is happening in Mangu at this particular point in time? The military are the ones sending our people away to allow the militia to burn their houses. These things go on and on. Now that I'm speaking to you, all of them are switched off their phone and they allow the place to be burned down and raised by the people. And this is what is going on even now that I'm speaking to you. People around in Gindri Junction, down from this side, Lagir side, down there, their houses are now at place because the soldiers protected them and they allowed them to burn people's houses. They are not doing anything about it. So we in Mangu local government, as far as Christians are concerned, we don't want the military in Mangu local government. They should pack at their loads and go. We don't want them. We don't need them and we don't want them. Because it's a plan. They have been bought. They have been paid with the price to carry out their duty, what they are doing. So that reason I'm saying and I'm calling the whole world to understand that this thing should stop. And people should come to our rescue to save us. If not, that is an evil plan for them to destroy Mangu local government.
Plateau State Governor should quickly send a vigilante bill to the State House of Assembly so that they can form vigilantes to protect these communities. This law will give them legal backing so that the army or the police will not be able to disarm the vigilantes. That was how Abia and Anambra states fought back against violent crimes in the early 2000s. The then president Olusegun Obasanjo sent combined teams of policemen and soldiers to disarm the vigilantes, but after several standoffs, they couldn't disarm them. Right till today, every community in Anambra State has a vigilante. It is backed by law. So it's time to form vigilantes in Plateau State to protect the people from invaders. Since the authorities don't want to protect the lives of Nigerian citizens, they should do it themselves. One thing must give. They can't fail to protect people's lives and deny them their rights to defend themselves. It's not possible.
Should we say that what is happening on the Plateau has overwhelmed the Nigerian army?
The Nigerian army is not overwhelmed in any respect. Yes, the crisis on the Plateau has been on for over 10 years. But the Nigerian army, including the other services and other security agencies, have been responding to this crisis. I also need to bring to the fore the fact that in combating any crisis, it's usually juggling what we call the three trinity in the military. That is the people, the government, and the military. So it's a careful balancing act. And so if the military is working very effectively and the people do not cooperate with the military, the results will be negative. And if the government do not. So I ask for the cooperation of all stakeholders in Plateau with the troops. Give them information, trust them, respect them. They will respond. Within a short spell, you can see that the situation in Mangu has been brought under control. There's stability in Mangu now. What we want to do is to project out to other parts of Plateau such that there will be peace all around, even beyond Plateau. But the troops are not overwhelmed. They are reacting appropriately. But we need the cooperation of the larger society to be more effective.